Need help paying off that loan to Tom Nook? Visit the link in the description and use my discount code LEAP for 3% off your purchase. Alright, so first things first, before we get into the video, I do have a Discord server that I talk about Animal Crossing, and every time that I do go live on stream, that'll be linked down in the description, as well as my Twitch, which is where I usually go live. So if you're interested in that, go down in the description, and yeah, let's get into the video. Alright, so there are a lot of bugs in the month of June for Animal Crossing New Horizons. There are 48 to be exact. I'm going to go ahead and go down the list, tell you what bug it is, how you catch it, and what time you can catch it, because the time actually matters in Animal Crossing. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. First off, we have the common butterfly. This is just a flying butterfly. You can catch it from 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. and it'll just be flying around your island. Then we have the yellow butterfly. It is also a flying bug, and you can catch this one from 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. as well. Then we have the tiger butterfly. It is also flying. It is from 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. We have the peacock butterfly. This one is flying by hybrid flowers from 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. Then up comes the common bluebottle. This one is also a flying bug, and you can catch this from 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. Then we have the paper kite butterfly. This one is a flying bug, and you can only catch this one from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Then we have the great purple emperor. This one can only be caught from 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. and it is a flying bug as well. Then we have the emperor butterfly, a new one for this month. You can only catch this one from 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. So this one's going to be a late night bug. Then we have the Agrius Butterfly, which can be caught from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. This one's going to be flying around your island as well. Then we have the Raja Brooks Birdwing. You can catch this one from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. as well, and it's just going to be flying around. You can catch that anytime throughout the day, as long as it's between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Then we have Queen Alexandra's Birdwing. This one is also a flying bug. You can catch this one from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We have the Moth, which only flies near light sources. So if you're interested in that, just hang around your house or hang around any of your villagers' houses or the town square and you'll see it. It only can be caught from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. So pretty much as soon as it gets dark out. Then we have the Atlas Moth. This one can only be on the side of trees. You'll run by a tree and you'll see this big bug on it. It's the Atlas Moth. You can catch this one from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. We have the Madagascan Sunset Moth. This is another flying butterfly. You can catch this one from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. I guess it's not a butterfly, it's a moth, but it's a flying bug. Then we have the long locust. This one is on the ground from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and it loves to jump around. So this one's a little bit more difficult to catch, but I'm sure you'll catch it when you see it because it'll just be flying around your screen and jumping from place to place. Then we have the Mantis. This one is from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and this one only can be caught on flowers. So you'll really need to be chilling and looking at your flowers because it might just be on top of it and you won't even know. Then we have the Orchard Mantis, and this one is actually a pink version of the Mantis and it only can be caught on white flowers from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So it's pretty much the same thing, it's just a little bit more rare because it's only on white flowers. Then we have the honeybee. This one is just another flying bug type and it's just flying randomly. This one is from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then we have the wasp. Sure, you guys have seen a wasp before. You can get this one from shaking trees. A honey nest will pop out and it'll pop out right after. You can swing at those big, it's like a big thing coming after you and they'll normally sting you, but if you swing at it, you'll catch it. So you'll get a wasp from that. You can get this one any time, really. Then we have the Darner Dragonfly, which is another flying one. It's pretty quick, and you can catch this one from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then we have the Banded Dragonfly, which is very similar. It's just a little bit more rare, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. as well. Then we have a new bug for this month, a Firefly. This one can only be flying around your island from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. And I'm assuming it's going to be acting the same way as the honeybee, if you've seen that before. So it's just going to be pretty random. We have the Pond Skater, which is from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. This one is only on water, so all you have to do is find a body of water, and there might be one on there. We have the diving beetle, which is exactly the same as the pond skater. It is from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and it's just a little bit more rare. Then we have the giant water bug. It is from 7 p.m. to 8 a.m. and it only can be caught on water as well. So just watch out for your water. If you see something that isn't a fish, but it's on your water, it's going to be one of these bugs. Then we have the stink bug. This one, it can only be caught on flowers, and this one actually spawns all day. Then we have the man-faced stink bug, which is also on flowers and can only be caught from 7 p.m. to 8 a.m. So it's a little bit more rare than the stink bug. Then we have the ladybug, which can only be caught from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and this one also only spawns on flowers. Following up with that, we have the tiger beetle. This one is on the ground. It is just a glowing, it's not glowing, but it's very bright looking beetle, and it's just on your ground somewhere. You can catch it with your net, and you can catch this one all day. After that, we have the jewel beetle, which can only be caught on tree stumps. So what you have to do is actually cut a tree down, but leave the stump. And there are a few different bugs that can spawn on it, jewel beetle being one of them. You can catch this one all day. What I do is I just look at it. If there's a bug on there that I don't need, I run away, maybe go inside a house, come back out, run back to that tree stump, and it'll be a new bug. We also have the violin beetle in the same exact method. We have the citrus longhorn beetle in the same exact method, and the Rosalia batisi beetle on the same exact method, and all of those can spawn all day. You just have to keep running by your tree stump. Next, we have the drone beetle, which can be caught on trees, a lot like the Atlas moth, so it's just gonna be on the side of the tree. We have the Goliath beetle, which is the same thing, except it only can be on palm trees, which is only from 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. So just run by your palm trees late at night and you might see something on the side of it. And then we have the rainbow stag, which can only be caught on the side of trees, just like the Atlas moth and the drone beetle, and it only can spawn from 7 p.m. to 8 a.m. After that, we have the bagworm, which you can get from shaking trees. I think last month I said it only can spawn on fruit trees. That is completely wrong. You can get this on any tree, but if you shake a tree and then you hear something come out, that'll be a bagworm. After that, you have the ant, which only can spawn on rotten food. So what you have to do is actually buy turnips or buy a single turnip. I don't even know if you can do that. Drop it on some grass. After Sunday or on Sunday, it'll rot, and then it'll make an ant line to water or something else. I don't know. It'll just make an ant line, and then you can swing at the ant line and you'll catch an ant. After that, you get the hermit crab, which I'm sure you've seen before. They're disguised as shells on your beach from 7 p.m. to 8 a.m., and they start running away when you get close. So you can swing at that with your net and catch that one. We have the wharf roach, which it can only spawn on rocks at the beach. This one can spawn all day, but it'll just be on the rocks only. Then we have the fly, which all you have to do for this one is get like a tire or a boot or a can from the ocean and throw it on your ground. Within a few minutes, or I don't know how long it takes, but eventually there will be a fly on that trash. It'll be hopping around, and if you swing your net at it, you'll catch it. After that, we have the mosquito, which is another flying one. I think this one's going to act very similar to the dragonfly. I'm not sure. I don't know how this one's going to work, or it might act similar to the locust. This one can only spawn from 5 p.m. to 4 a.m. Then we have the flea. This one's a little bit weirder. What happens is one of your villagers actually gets infected with fleas. You'll talk to them and they'll be like, "I'm really itchy," and you'll see something hopping on their back or on their head or whatever. You just have to swing your net at the villager, which normally isn't a good thing to do if you like the villager, but it'll catch the flea and they'll be very happy for you. So that's how you catch a flea. Then we have the snail, which can be on rocks and bushes during the rain. You just have to run by them and there might be a snail on there. Then we have the pill bug, which you get from hitting a rock. If you hit a rock between 11 p.m. and 4 p.m., you will get a pill bug that'll pop out and you'll be able to catch it. It kind of sucks because they do run away pretty fast, so if you're doing this and you're trying to get all the materials from the rock, you might miss it, but it's definitely worth it to catch at least once to be able to donate it. Then we have the centipede, which is the exact same method. You just have to hit a rock, and it's only from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. so it's a little bit less time, but you'll still be able to get it the exact same method. We have the spider, which you get in the same method that you got from the bagworm. All you have to do is shake a tree and a spider may pop out. This one can only be from 7 p.m. to 8 a.m. And finally, we have the big boy. We've got the scorpion. I don't know if you've seen a scorpion or tarantula yet, but they chase you and they hit you and you have to spawn back at the start of your island, or if you're on an extra island, you'll spawn next to Wilbur and he'll revive you somehow. These are a little bit scarier because they do run at you and they do want to hurt you. This one can only be there from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. and it'll just be randomly throughout your island. So just keep looking around and you'll eventually see a scorpion. But that has been it. That has been every bug for the month of June that is accessible on your island. If you guys have any questions, if you need to know any more, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I have also posted a video talking about the new bugs. I have posted a video talking about the new fish and a fishing guide. So if you guys are interested, all those will be down in the description, and go ahead and check that out. It'll be on my page as well if you search for it. If you guys need any help, leave a comment down below. Check out my socials in the description if you want to tweet at me or something like that, and I will be sure to get back at you and help you with anything that you need help with. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you guys have reached this part of the episode, go ahead and leave a like. I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that bell icon if you're interested.